You got it. That would be better. Ah. All right, I think we're okay now. Everybody's settled into their place. Very good. All right, so let us begin warming up that back. So coming into your good position, pulling up those toes. Beautiful. Let's do a couple roll downs before we do anything else. I'm just gonna turn here for a second, wherever it's good for you, pulling up and really getting that rib cage up. Let's do an inhale hunch. This feels good. Shoulders back, slide the blades down, lift the girls, and then you can even just gently pull in and really feel that activation. And then from here, just relax your lower back. I like to kind of just do it this way first, and then just roll back, and then let the feet come up with you. So you can get a really good tuck under and really curl that back. Beautiful. And then as you use the leverage of the hand on the leg to roll that pelvis back under, just let the feet come with you. So then you can kind of come up and do a really nice tuck. One more time. Relax the lower back, start to curl it under, letting the feet come with you. Good. Pull the belly button in, tucking the chin. You can do an inside out elbow to stretch out in the neck. And then let those legs go away from you as you come all the way up, pulling up tall, dropping the chin a little bit, lifting from the top of the back. And let's just let those feet drop for just a sec. Maybe even do a little bit of some ankle rotations. That feels kind of good, doesn't it? All right, now we're gonna do our big W's. You ready? So flexing those feet up again, knee to little toe, heels in alignment, and come on up. I know y'all know that already. Good. Now I'm going to do fingers and thumbs tonight. So sitting up tall, go ahead and take those arms out past the feet with an inhale. And really reach away as you bring it up. Notice that the knees want to open, but you will not let it. Tuck your chin, lift from the top of the head. Now reach up from underneath the rib cage and then give me that beautiful big W, sitting up tall on your bones. Bring your upper body forward even more. Ribs up there and release. You can even drop the toes for a second. That's so intense. Let's just do it one more time. Pulling up tall on the bones, fingers and thumbs. You ready? Take it on out. Away, keeping the knees right in alignment. I like to do it with the big inhale. Now right here, I'm going to reach up. I'm tall on my sit bones. Big W, then think elbow forward, knuckles against the wall. You're sitting up tall. Hold, hold, hold those knees in and release. Gosh, that's intense, isn't it? Let's go on back. Beautiful work. Sitting on back, fingers to the side. Good. You can hunch for a second if you need to let go of any tension, but then press through the palms to lift. Bend the elbows to the back room, squeeze between your shoulder blades. And again, I like to just shimmy my little hips back just a little bit more and lean back a little more. That way you're going to use core. Let's bring those knees up first, or feet up, sorry. Just notice where you're at, get your good place. Then tuck, or really roll up and just let them come up. Feel the belly button drawing up. Drop the toes and touch. Beautiful. Let's do like 6 lifts. You ready? We're going to bring it up and just gently, gently slap like your ball joints of the feet. You ready? Here we go. So it's touch and out, 2 and out. Lean back even more and roll back on the pelvis one more time and just pause there for a moment. Excellent. Now just bring one leg to here. Good. The other leg to here. Notice where you're at. Your heels are lifted. You're on your last 3 toes. You're tucked under. Lean back a little. Now just open and open. And right there, think, tuck more. Turn out at the hips and thighs. Feel that activation. Here we go. Let's touch for 5. You ready? Lean back more. Touch and out. 2 and out. Roll the belly button in. 5 and out. Pause there. Good work. Bring it in. Bring it in. Bring it up. You done with hanging here for a second? Bring the knees and feet together and hand here, hand here. Come on over. See if you can let the bottom leg touch. Up and over. Bottom leg touch. Up and over. Pause here and really lift the ribs so you get a good stretch. Curl up and over. If you can do knee down, foot up, do. If that's too much, you just shrug it down. This is really an incredible way, actually, to really work that pelvis and the torso. Other side, and one more time. Nice work. Beautiful. Come to center cross. Now, I don't actually cross. I have one leg in front of the other. If you can do that, that's great. If you can only cross, that works too. Hands right under here. Pull up tall. Drop in your chin. Lift from the top. And really pull yourself up. Good. So again, we're pulling up and coming forward. So you're actually kind of coming over in a nice flat back position. So really short torsos may only be able to go here. That's perfect. If you can drop it down, elbow, wrist in alignment, do a bear claw there and pull back, arms against there, drop your chin and come on over. It's nice to do a big inhale into your rib cage here. Since you're over, you should feel a nice expansion, and then exhale and just drop. Beautiful. Just feel the hamstrings under there getting themselves a nice little opening. Then put one hand on a knee with the palm down, push. Other hand down, push. Come on up. Guess what we're going to do? You're going to grab on, lean back, and switchy the legs. Wiggling on those bones for a minute. Get a little lymphy pumping. Pull up. Good. Pull up and forward. Same thing. Notice one side will feel different from the other, so you get your good place. Bear claw, push against, drop head. Inhale into the rib cage. And exhale and drop on down. Beautiful. Just give it a sec or two to stretch out for you to feel it. And then again, hand on the knee, push yourself back up. Good work. Let's open. Let's bring both legs back out. So we're going to do pretty legs tonight, but that brain body fitness way. So what does that mean? Your hands are back again, fingers to the side, bend, squeeze between it. So just take one foot and really flex it. With the other one, bring it up next to it. And of course, we have to bring it in our good place, right? Excellent. Now lift the heel here. And then keeping this leg toes straight up, let this leg come over. That's really hard, isn't it? This foot really wants to turn. So everybody just do what you can to rotate that femur so the toes are up. Then you're going to go knee down, lift, foot up, lift, come back, touch, bring it all the way back. You're going to keep that other foot flexed. You're going to reach it away with the point. You're going to bring it back up and lift the heel. Let's go one more time, slow. Bottom leg needs to stay up. You can bring this hand in. Good work. Knee down, foot up. Touch. Reach away. Back up, lift heel. Okay, we're going faster. You ready? Here we go. Over, come back, reach away, and down, lift heel. Over two, lift for two. Bring it all the way back. You can drop the heel here and then reach it away and bring it back up, lift heel. Over two, lift for two, back, center drop heel. Reach away, back up, lift heel. Over two, lift for two, back, center drop. Reach away, back up, last one. Over two, lift for two, back, center drop. Reach it away and drop it, bring the other one up again. Flex that foot. Let's flex and point. Flex and point, then flex it again. Just check. You got to get that whole thigh bone in there, don't you? So with this other leg, we're going to lift the heel. Bring it over. Lift. Nice. Drop. Bring it back. Drop the heel. Let's reach it away. Bring it back up. Lift heel. How about one more, a little slow again. Over two, lift for two. Back. Center. Drop the heel. Reach away. Back up, lift heel. You guys ready to go a little faster? Here we go. Over two, lift for two, drop, center drop heel. Reach away, back up, lift heel. Over two, lift for two, back, center drop heel. Reach away, back up, lift heel. Over two and lift for two, back, center out. Bring it back up, just one more. Over two, lift. Go away. No wonder it's brain body. I can barely do it and say it at the same time. Bring it up. Shake out those hands. Woo! You guys are doing great. All right, just one more because we really want to warm this up before we do our little crabs here. So bring it back down, lift the tail, lean her back, elbows. Beautiful. Now just bring one leg up. Again, remember, it's right there at that hip bone. And as you're leaning back, I want you to press to bring the knee up. Then lean back to let it out. Then you're just going to straighten it. You don't have to touch. You're straightening and bring it back here. So it's center, open. Now, as you do this, I want you to think tuck, turn out, bring it back and up. Let's go faster. You ready? So it's out, straighten, back and up. Out, tuck, tighten, and back up. 3 more. Over. You're tucking and turning out and lean up, center, good, back up. Nice. Bring it back out. I don't want to do too many of those, but let's at least get some good activation. So this one's here, and then you lean back so that you can bring your upper body up to use the belly to bring it straight up. Then you're going to lean back to let it go back. Now I want you to really think tuck, turn out, then bring it back. Use the belly to bring it back up. You ready? So take it out, straighten, in, back up. 2, straighten, tuck, and turn out at the hip. And out. And tuck back. 1 more out. Reach it and back up. Woo! Let's just bring it out, come back up 1 more time. Just as a way to think about the tuck and the turning out in that hip to warm it up. All right, so now we're going to go into some crabs. You guys ready? So sitting back. We should be fairly warmed up here. So putting those feet, you're turning the toes, they're hip width apart, you're leaning back. So really lean back, get off the tailbone, do a big tuck. So we're going to press one foot and lift the other with the belly and drop. Press that same foot, lift and drop. Remember, no, same angle. You guys look good. Lift and drop. How about one more time? Tuck, lift and drop. Other side, press, lift and drop. And 2 and drop. Press 3 and drop. Think tilt and drop. Good work. Let's do it for 2s each side. You ready? Press, lift for 2 and switch for 2. 2s again. Lift for 2 and other side for 2. Let's do singles and switch. Press and switch. Press and switch. One more time. Press and switch. Good work. Bring them up. And just bring those legs out a little bit. Let's just get up off that upper body. So I just want to show you, we're just going to do a few of these that are crab claws, and then she calls it the fiddler crab. So you're going to lift straight up on one. The other one is coming up towards your shoulder. So just give it a shot because we'll do it when we're on our back. So leaning back, really tilting under. So it'll look like this. So you're just going to press one foot. I'm going to press this one to lift for 2, then press the other one and bring this one up towards the shoulder like a fiddler. Here we go. Lift for 2 and fiddle for 2. 2s again. Lift for 2 and fiddle for 2. Last one of those. Lift for 2 and fiddle for 2. Switch. You ready? So it's a lift for 2 and a fiddle for 2. Lift for 2, press, fiddle for 2. One more time, it's a lift for 2 and a fiddle for 2. And bring those knees up and off. Whose arms and upper body are tired? Yes, let's go down onto the ground. I know it's a lot of holding yourself up, isn't it? All right, but listen, it's great for bone health. So we're right here. I want you to just curl under, let those feet come up with you. You can even give yourself a nice rock. There you are on that lower back. Should feel good. And oh, that'll feel good. I'm just going to do some nice little rocks. And then we're going to stretch ourselves out for our brain body fitness series. So drop those legs. You can bring the arms above the head to start. Flex the feet, just the fingers. And let's just do a big body yawn. Reach those heels away from the torso, fingers, and release. All right, you guys ready? So jazzing hands. Shift one hip up towards the armpit as you stretch the other up and neutral. And switch. and neutral. Switch it up and neutral and reach. And just do a couple more of these. Just letting the body stretch out from all that holding ourselves. Good work. And then arms straight up from your side. So we're going to do this one 3 times each side. I'm going to start with my left one. So I've got my elbow, breastbone, elbow. Take that same side heel, press it in the ground to let you come over. Keep the face and head on the ground. Reach, jazz that hand. And then just allow that top hip to start to come back. Let the hip lead you all the way on back. Head follows the hand. You ready for 2? Elbow, breastbone, elbow, reach, jazzing, and let the hip pull you back. Elbow, breastbone, elbow, hand. One more time. Elbow, breastbone, elbow, pressing in, reaching, and all the way on back. Good. Now you can keep looking there as you take that right elbow, breastbone, elbow, press that heel in the ground. Keep the face on the ground as you stretch. Notice how you feel differently on each side. Let the hip draw you back to elbow, breastbone, elbow, drop. Good. Let's go again. Elbow, breastbone, elbow, reach. And let that hip drop back as you take yourself on back. Last one of those. You're ready. Elbow, breastbone, elbow, reach. And bringing it all the way on back. So good. Bend those knees up. Lift the heels. Lift and drop your tail, just settling that back down. And then let those legs come over to one side. Beautiful. So I'm going to call this your top leg, the leg that's on top. Feel that big toe ball joint. Press it in. Now think, tilt under. Even if you just press it and tilt, you're going to get that beautiful stretch there. But then you can even keep pressing the hips now forward as you lift that leg. Feel the stretch. And then just drop it down. Keep the tension though. Keep pressing forward and lift it one more time and drop it. Now, 1, 2, 3, relax. And then press your fingernails in the ground to bring those knees back up. You can drop the heels and lift the toes. Drop toes, lift heels, and come on over. Now, why do we do that? We do it for a lymph pump. Tuck under. Again, tucking under. Press that ball joint, and now press the hips as they're under and up. And feel that beautiful stretch. And then drop the knee down. Keep the tilting up. And drop it. How about one more time? Press and lift it. And drop it. Relax. Curl to the center. Drop heels, lift toes. Yes, you're pressing it up. We're going one more time to the other side. Press, same thing. Tilt and lift. And drop. Tuck, lift. And drop. Now I want you to release. Arch the back out. Tuck. So you do the reverse tuck. Feel that beautiful release. Then press that big toe ball joint in and curl it back up. And release. And let's press the nails in. Come back. Drop heels, lift toes. Drop toes. Lift it back up. Last one on this side. Good. Press, tuck, and lift. And drop the knee. But keep the tension. Lift. And drop. You ready right there? Arch the back. Feel how good that feels. Tuck and lift one more time. Drop it. And release and curl to the center. So now we're going to do another rock, but this time knees are out to the side, bottoms of feet touching, hands on front of those shins. Tuck your chin and just create some beautiful momentum. Get a nice stretch on there. Feel how you're just pressing the legs really into the hands to get this beautiful stretch. So good, you guys. And then go ahead and drop those legs. Nice. Now, you can have those knees out. Feet are underneath your hips. Good. You can put your hands right here. You can even intertwine sometimes the fingers. If you can't get them to do that, you can just have them here on the rib cage, shoulders down. We're going to start with a nice stretch. So I'm just going to bring my right leg straight up to the ceiling. Good. Then up towards my shoulder. And then pressing that same side elbow over. And just relax it there and let everything, that spine, stretch out. Beautiful. So now I just want you to bring the knee in and then stretch it out. curl your tail under with the stretch and then bring it in. See if you can think about knee down just a little and ankle up. So it's this. Typically, we tend to have the ankle lower, but just feel the difference. And stretch. How about one more time? Bring it in and reach it. Now bring it in. Drop that foot next to the other one. Let it open and pause. So right there, I want you to feel no airspace underneath that lower back. Press your lower back there. Lifting your heels, you should feel a lot of activation. Let's take that left knee straight up to the ceiling. Then we're bringing it up towards that shoulder, pressing that elbow in the ground to bring you over. Knee down, foot up. Little pulses in and reach. And in and reach it. And in and reach. So good. I'd like to bring it in one last time. Then touch the floor. Come on over and feel again. No airspace. We're going to change up the hands. I'm going to do a bear claw. Thumbs out to the side so the whole shoulder joint is rolled down. You can use it for leverage. Let's start with this right one. I'm going to press that right elbow in the ground. I'm going to lift the knee and press it all the way over. Good. So I'm going to bring it in. Now, as I straighten it, knee down, foot up, Renee, I'm going to flex my foot and then point to bring it up. And reach and flex and point. One more time. Reach and flex and point. Good work. Knee over knee. Find with that foot the other foot. Then press it down. Curl. Let that knee come up so that you have no airspace, lower back. And then press that left elbow in to bring that one in. I'm just going to pause here for a sec. So you have those little lymph pumps in the back of the leg and back of the hand. And then reach with a flex and point on up. And flex and in. One more time. Flex and in. Good work. Knee over knee. Foot finds the floor and comes out. And just hold there for 1 second. All right. Thinking about tilting under. When you are going for each side, try to get at one point right like this so you really get the activation. Are you ready? Here we go faster. We're going to start with the right. Bring it over. Bring it in and straighten. 2 and straighten. 3, touch the floor, knee down, curl and bring it on over, in and point, in and straighten. In, touch the toe, curl up and over, in and straighten. In and straighten. In, touch the toe, knee is low, you curl yourself on over and in and straighten. In and straighten. So good, you guys. In, touch the toe. I'm going to pause here because that's actually a lot. I'm really feeling that myself. So now take those knees, bring them straight up to the ceiling. Bring the feet in close to your tail. Lift the heels. Let the knees open to the side. You'll be on your little toes. Flex the feet forward through the legs. Oh, that feels good. And then lift the heels. Bring the knees back up. Drop the heels and lift your tail and drop it. It's a little lift, it's a little pump. So it's going to look like this. You lift the heels, open, press heels forward, bring them back up. And as you lift the knees, you do a little lift and drop. Let's just do 2 more. Open, press, lift up, lift, touch, open, press, come back up, lift, pump. Again, it's just nice. Let's bring the knees in. Give yourself just a nice little rock, maybe some side to sides. Should feel good before we get into those crabs here. Yes, yes, yes. All right, you guys, are you ready for crabs? Open the knees out wide and then just drop those feet down so you are in a good position for this. You might need to wiggle them away a little bit. Just get your positioning. I'm doing my bear claw again with the thumbs out to the side. And right here, before you do anything, I want you to inhale into the belly and then exhale and curl it under. Really pressing that lower back down into the ground. Okay, that's really important. See if you can keep it there. So now I'm going to press my right little toes into the ground to lift my left leg up, touch, 2, touch, 3, touch, 4, touch, switch, it's 1 and 2. So you're pressing lower back and foot. Let's switch, it's foot for 2 and switch up for 2. Let's switch up for 2 and switch up for 2. How about some singles? You ready? Here we go. It's left and press right, left and right. 2 more. It's a left and right and left and right. Good work. And bring those knees back up. Woo, let's just do a quick rock. Don't you just want to do some internal rotations right on those legs? I know I do. But let us begin with, take one leg, number 4 stretch, flex that foot, just give it a time to open right there at the groin. And that might just be enough for you for a stretch. That might really feel good. You just want to stay there. If you want a little bit more, you can lift. Maybe take that leg out round for a ride a little bit. Getting some movement in there and some good stretching. And then switch the legs. Flexing that foot, turning it out, and lifting. I think we're going to have to do some good hip releases tomorrow in noon floor stretch class. That feels good. All right, you guys, in there. Now, I want you to take your feet out wider than your hips. Wider than your hips. Good work. And you can again do the bear claw out. Just take your right leg now, and you may need to adjust it to get your good place. And you're just going to let that knee roll into the center. Try to keep the other leg up, and you can just think about tilting under here, and maybe just a few little pulses down. Good, with a tuck and a pulse. Tuck and pulse, so you get that big stretch internally rotated. So all those crab claws and everything we're doing, we're working the outside outer flexors, outer legs. So you still need to balance that with the inner. Bring it straight up, knee is up, go to the other side. Pulling it down. You may need to adjust your angle so it feels good to you. And when you're there, then you can even do a nice tuck again and some little pulses. It should feel nice, nice, nice on that leg. Beautiful. And bring it back out. All right, feet hip width. We're almost done, but I'm feeling like I think it would be really nice to do a set of awesome legs. I wasn't planning on it, but I think it'll be good. Curl under, no airspace. So really feel your tilt then. And lift the legs straight up. Let's go for one. Just make sure you're tucked under. Good work. Make sure your shoulders are down. And the other one. Good. No airspace. I know I keep saying that. Now, if that's real challenging for you, especially now you're tired, you can lift your tail and put your hand underneath your tail just to keep it there. That might feel good. All right. Straighten up. Externally rotate those legs and let's go. It's bend for 2. Bend for 2. Bend for 2, bend for 2, singles, 1, 2, really snap it up. That'll get rid of the inflammation. Pulse back up and Barbie toe. It's Barbie for 2, Barbie for 2. Press those toes back. Oh yes, here we go. Singles, 2, 3, 4. Keep pressing lower back the whole time and flex for 2. Reach through the heels, and heels. Now singles, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. So good, you guys. Point externally rotate ankles, ankles, ankles. Press the ankles, bend for 2. Those knees are out. Now I want you to think tuck and turn out at the hip as you straighten all the way up and really squeeze at the top. Let's switch it. Switch, switch, switch. Ankles together. Bend those knees out for 2. Tuck in, turning out, pressing all the way on up. Squeeze it at the time. Poo-poo, you did it. Nice work, you guys. All right, let's do some rocks to bring ourselves up. All right, so hands on the outside of those shins. Just press it and gain some momentum. See if you can get some momentum, some of the mo going. Get some mo. Get some more momentum. Good work. Can you come up if you can do? Nice. All right. I'm just going to play with this. If you can't do it, it's no worries. You just go over your side and start stretching. But if you can, I'm going to put my hands underneath here. Ribs are up. I'm going to lift the toes, curl the back, ribs, elbows out. See if you can get some momentum. Straighten the legs and come up. And curl on up. Woo! and up, and curl, and up. How about last one? You ready? Curl, beautiful work, and up, coming on over. Let's just finish with a good stretch of those hips. Woo! I'm gonna go out like this one for a low diamond first, hands right underneath here, pull it on up. Oh yeah, relax the lower back and roll on down. You can even bring your feet up with this one a little bit and really curl it under and roll it back up. And then a nice one leg in front of the other. Good. Noticing the way that that front foot is, that's the way we're going to come over. So you can hinge forward at the hips, allow yourself to drop over. You can move those arms out in front, maybe shoulder width apart, really feel those lats. Bring those fingertips out as far as you can, then press them in the ground. And then see if you can, with your shoulders and lats, pull them back just a little bit. It's a great lat stretch. And then walk your hands over to that side to get the stretch across that side hip. Woo. Relax out of it a little bit. Take a deep breath. And then exhale. See if you can relax. And in the relaxed place, can you get a little deeper into it? And if you can't, it's so okay. And then walk it right back to the center. Bring those hands back. Switch the sides. The legs in front. Good work. Hinging again over. Hands in front. Shoulder width. Just, I call it inchworming. I just kind of inchworm those arms out till I really feel that activation right at the lats. And drop your head and relax. You can even just stay there a little bit. That's a beautiful stretch. But then you can push some fingers in the ground and from your shoulders, pull back. And then hang there. You'll feel a great stretch on those lats and then the other side. Woo! Oh my, I'm going to come out of that a little bit. Inhale. Exhale. Just relax into it. These deep stretches, visualization is a beautiful addition to help you release. So where you feel that intense tension, you can put your mind there. Like sometimes I see it almost like a rope and I can just start to see the rope fraying a little bit. You can visualize it as a rubber band and you're relaxing the rubber band. The visualizations actually really work. They're powerful additions to the stretching. Come all the way up when you're ready. And thanks for joining. Woo! Good work, you guys. That was an intense workout.